Aloha! For the next 50 days, Ryan, Trahan, and Haley are going to all of the 50 states in America, and for each state they go to, I am reading or featuring a book that takes place in that state. Today, Ryan and Haley went to Florida. I have already read a book that happens in Florida, so we have another free day. This was actually another book that I read this year. I'm kind of surprised how many of the 50 state books I'm reading for this challenge I read earlier this year. This one I think I finished in March, somewhere around there, and it also takes place in Hawaii, which is why I started with the Aloha thing. I almost picked this book for Hawaii, but I don't think I've read another book that happens in Florida, and I have read other books that happen in Hawaii, so here we are. I don't have a physical copy of this book, so picture, bling, right here, Oceans Apart by Kingsbury. This is one of her, I believe, few standalone novels. It is about a pilot who basically he had an affair, and then 8 years later that lady died and willed the son that they had together that he didn't know about to him. So he got custody of the son he never knew about, and his wife also found out about the affair. So it was quite the drama, as you might gather. And the pilot guy had the affair with the woman in Hawaii, and he's living in Florida during most of the book. So we do get to see the lady Katiana in Hawaii, but when her son is sent to the pilot guy, then the rest of the story basically happens in Florida. I believe I found this book, actually, I'm gonna look. Last year, my favorite series that I read, besides the Timeless series by Gabriel Meyer, because that one's just absolutely always going to be the favorite. But last year, besides that one, my favorite series was the 9/11 series by Kingsbury. The first one Tuesday morning, and then Remember Tuesday morning, and then Every Now and Then. When I finished the 9/11 series around September, I was so sad that it was over. I went ahead and looked at all of the stuff in the back about other things that Kingsbury has written. I have quite a few of her books. I haven't read all of them yet. Most of them are Baxter series books, and I kind of go in and out of reading the Baxter series books and her standalone stuff. The 9/11 series isn't really a part of the Baxter series. I think some side characters are in both, but I don't know enough about the Baxters to know for sure. Anyway, I thought that I would see what other non-Baxter books Karen had in the back here, and when I read the synopsis for Oceans Apart, I was like, whoa. That sounds like some drama, but also it reminded me of Rayford Steele and Hattie Durham from the Left Behind series. I was like, man, if Rayford had an affair in that one, like actually this synopsis of Oceans Apart could have happened. So I loved Rayford and the Left Behind series, and I love Kingsbury, and I thought, hey, the drama sounds interesting. And then it was available on Kindle Unlimited around my birthday. Happy birthday to me. And I started it then, and yeah, that's how I started it. I would say my favorite things about it were the faith aspects and the forgiveness and growth, kind of new beginnings. Like all those types of messages were definitely my favorite. Max, the little boy, was so cute. I do wish that the ending was a bit more fleshed out, because it just felt like the pilot guy's wife, Michelle, was just having such a hard time, and then instantly, kind of out of nowhere, things ended up happily ever after. So I wish that we had a bit more time there at the end to kind of like really see the process of her growth and forgiveness all around and that kind of thing. It just felt like a rushed ending, but it was still a nice ending, and it had a lot of nice parts in it. Wasn't my favorite Kingsbury book, but I did really enjoy it. There's also a lot of analogies and stuff with caterpillars and butterflies, and I love all kinds of analogies for butterflies and stuff. I think it's so pretty, and there can be so many lessons and stuff that can be applied to the metamorphosis from, you know, caterpillar to butterfly. I really love that. Now, reading strategy. Pretty sure they're going to Georgia tomorrow. I would put money on it. I mean, Ryan could skip over and go to South Carolina. But what's interesting about today's reading strategy, you guys, is that so many of the next states I already have covered. I finished Kentucky today, which I'm not going to talk about because today is not about Kentucky. Not yet. I'm even close to finishing the West Virginia book. I've only got like 3 hours left on that audiobook. I could listen to that in a day if I need to. Really, the next danger state is Pennsylvania. And that's all, like, do you guys see? That's like all the way up there. And I do have progress in it. I think I'm 16% through that book because I've been reading it on and off. So the strategy is mainly to try to get caught up on editing the ASL translations of this series. Continue reading Pennsylvania and North Dakota and have a good time. This also kind of goes with the reading strategy. Tomorrow, we're planning on going to the library to return these 3. This was a Kentucky book and I finished it today, and I finished these on other days. You know, this one, the video's already been posted. So it's time to return them. And when we return them, we're gonna look to see if there are any other books like this that happen in the states that I have not quite finished yet. I'm hoping to maybe find something for like Michigan or Delaware or other books, maybe South Dakota. I think I have one that's okay for South Dakota. I'm loving the North Dakota one. I read another chapter of that one and wow! It's not holding back on them feels, and we're only 2 chapters in. Okay, this is not North Dakota's book. I'm sorry. It's not their day, not yet. But that's the strat for tomorrow. Return these, get more potential books for states I have yet to finish. We're looking good. We're also gonna see Elio tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. And that is it for this video. Let me know in the comments if you guys are watching Ryan and Haley's series, and what your favorite Airbnb is so far. Also comment what you're currently reading. I would love to talk book things with you guys. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Aloha!